Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Gatewalkers.
Hi.
Hello.
I think you got cut off there, Bill.
Woohoo! Yeah,
There we go.
Got too excited.
Got too excited, microphone said no.
Also, just as a thing, chat, you'll have to let me know how my voice is sounding in the actual stream, because I've done some screwing around with it thanks to some advice I found online. On the monitor, it sounds really great, but I'm not sure how much that's coming through on the actual stream. So let me know how it's sounding like.
Very good. A-okay.
Yeah,
We're not going to hear it.
Yeah, no, that's the thing, isn't it? But no, how's everyone's week been?
Pretty good.
Pretty
I was
good?
betrayed
Yeah,
by
good.
snacks.
I had to unmute the stream there for a second and be like, how does Matt actually sound? And it sounded decent. Although
Okay.
the delay I had to wait on.
Yeah. That's why I can never really measure my own voice. But yeah, betrayed by snacks?
Yeah, I had an allergic reaction to some imported snacks. It was a whole deal,
rough.
right?
That's rude.
How
Now I
dare
know
they?
why they're illegal in Australia.
What was the snack?
Onion rings.
Onion rings.
The funyun, the...
Oh,
Onions.
Yeah,
oh, those.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Not so fun for you then?
No. No, the swelling and lack of breathing is not...
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, wow, these onion things, they bite. Yeah, no,
As your
that's
throat
apparently
slowly
not
closes
normal.
up.
Yeah, that's not a normal sensation, apparently.
Oh god, alright. And satisfactory? Is it satisfactory?
Oh, it's very satisfactory.
Yeah.
The most.
Yep. There's like factories, and I sat on one of them. It was great.
Winning.
See, I can see Nick drawing something on the map, but
Oh,
we will get there in a little bit. I'm trying to think if there's anything in the way of actual real announcements from my end. Rust Henge is on Wednesday. 7 p.m. It's actually going really good. I'm really enjoying it. They're about to start going into their first real combats.
fancy.
Can't wait for just them to completely wipe.
Oh, they'll be fine. Like, yeah, no, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but yeah, stream is looking very fancy. Sweet cold roll intros and everything.
Yes, and look, I'm considering it for this as well. Like, I'm probably going to be doing it for all the streams going forward. But I'm not sure whether I want to do it now for Gatewalkers or wait until the next book and then do a cold roll open for the book.
Yeah,
I'm not 100% sure at this point.
that seems reasonable.
So wherever it fits best, I'd say.
Whereas Stolen Fates, yeah, Stolen Fates is probably going to have a cold roll intro. Just... And I've been doing gifts as well. I've been doing so much video editing recently, it's been kind of crazy. But the stream now has custom gifts for subscribers and followers.
What?
It's the same GIF, I've just changed the words on both of them. But it's still, like, they're custom.
Neat.
But otherwise, I don't really have much else. Who wants to go first for their introductions then?
I'm busy. Someone else do it.
You're busy?
I'm looking at like Nick's boredom coming through.
No, it's
This
not
isn't
boredom.
boredom.
That's his neurospiciness.
Intense drawing happening. There's
There
a
is-
masterpiece in place. Hi, I'm Bill. I play Compostifer, the undead investigator compost awakened heap. we what did we do last week? No, we're not doing it last week. What do we do now? Fun facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it. Yep.
You got it?
You sure?
Christopher doesn't understand why the person at the inn said don't bite the bed bugs, because he's been doing it for ages and they're super tasty.
Ew. Other people's blood, tasty num num. With a crunchy outer shell.
I am so glad they're not a big issue here in Australia.
Well, the more you see, the thing is, they come in flavors, depending on the disease of the person they've bitten.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Back to drow milk, I guess. Antara!
Oh dear. Hi everyone, I'm Nikki. I play Antara Starborn. I will be cauliflower in chat. My fun fact for Antara this evening is, were she not to become obsessed with the stars and start following her deity Polura, she probably would have followed in her father's footsteps as a merchant.
Yeah, that works.
Merchant of anything in particular, or more of a general merchant?
More of a generalist, yeah.
My
What does
mind
he
keeps going
match?
Venice.
Venice?
The Merchant of Venice?
Yeah, how else are you supposed to buy city-states?
Imports,
Dogecoin.
exports.
Oh dear. Oh, goodness.
Veliana?
Yeah, hello, I'm Andrew, I'm J-Reach in chat, and I play Veliana Scordata, the Human Reflection Witch. And Veliana's fun fact this week is that as a child, she was afraid of the dark.
Oh.
Which kind of tracks, given that West Crown had a whole entire thing where shadow monsters stalked the streets at night.
Yeah.
I mean, if
that's a
that's
problem.
if that's the prevailing, situation that you live in, it's legitimately valid to be afraid of the dark.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, not long after she became Reflection, that whole issue was resolved by some plucky adventurers.
Aww.
neat.
Yeah,
I love plucky adventurers.
Yeah, see Council of Thieves.
Solving crimes, doing good things. On adventure is great.
Yeah.
Now we
Felix.
suck.
Hi, I'm Nick. I play Felix von Fabra, the Elven Fighter. I'm Mata Maxwell in most chats. Felix's fun fact this evening is that he started to... What's the term?
Dance?
Ants,
Grow
he's an
closer to his adventuring party members.
Oh.
Ugh.
He's been letting down the walls, as they were.
Aww.
He started to view Veliana kind of as a sister figure, and has really come to enjoy his time claiming elves have invented stuff just to get a reaction out of her.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
See, that's the true gem right there.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have 2 more weeks where I'm basically set.
Hey.
Nah, you gotta alternate weeks. So next week you gotta save one that's not related to the party, then you go back to the party.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
See, now I'm just trying to rack my brain for like a GM fun fact.
Or an NPC fun fact.
NPC fun facts are good.
Yeah, we miss them.
What are NPCs?
You got like 4 of them. Like in the
We'll get
party.
rid of some soon.
But we haven't really talked to them since Skywatch.
Oh, look, that's going to be changing a little bit.
We've
You know,
been
they're around.
busy.
They're on the boat or something.
They're back at the camp. It's fine. But
They want conversation. They should be more useful.
hello, my name is Obscura, also known as Matt. The lovely visage you see before you is my Eldritch buddy Deaton. We're kind of in a shared body situation. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And I am the GM for Tabletop Obscura, as I am also in chat as Tabletop Obscura. And tonight we're doing Gatewalkers. I'm looking forward to it. I'm still trying to think of an interesting like NPC fact. God.
Which NPC is your favorite?
What are Riddleson and I forgot the ladies' names, respective pet names for each other?
Oh, Fionara.
Thea and Riddy.
Oh. One of the names that's not like Snookums or Snuggle Bunny or
A little owl bear.
Veins.
No. Yes, no.
No, no.
Being boy. Blech.
Back away. We're not at 15 minutes. Yep. Yeah,
We're
that's
almost
very
out.
vascular.
So gross.
But no. Well, I mean, I don't really have much else in the way of announcements, so let's switch over to the map and then find out, what happened last time.
Would you like to talk to the people, darling?
Do we get to hear the cat? Do we get to hear the?
No, she went quiet all of a sudden, but she was up in the business.
Terrible.
As they say.
Beanie.
Just so the stream can, see what's been going on here.
Oh, it's come up. Time to toss the link in that I've been kind of just chilling with.
For Sharik? Sharik? I don't
Whatever
get it.
will be, will be.
Oh.
Oh God. Oh.
I knew how to get you.
I do like nice wall and dice steps though.
Thanks. I like
That
to
is a
mirror
nice
fate
wall.
Kitsune Miku.
So who remembers what happened last week?
We fought a really bad bat.
We did.
Was he that bad?
Bad back?
Yeah?
I think very unholy
I mean,
would be the better term.
look at that face. He's just smiling.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
That's definitely like the evil grin about the guy staring you down, licking his lips.
I don't think he has lips.
Hmm.
Licking his
Mouth
teeth.
points.
Mouth points.
Yeah, look,
The zoo bad.
I've looked into the ecology of these things. It's bad all the way down.
It's Zubat from Dark Souls.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
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 That is literally in my notes. But we began our adventures still on winter break, in the city of winter break. So it was Acuban Isle, where we're discussing interrogating Darius, the captain of the Horn of Ruin, Hell Knight extraordinaire. Went through a lot of discussion, and that the last person we interrogated got turned to ice, and that the Soyo and Frost Maiden are probably using something as a foci for scrying. We found a brand on him associated with the Black Frost. And then the Maiden was scrying on us and froze Darius before we interrogated him. So that whole discussion that took 10 minutes was moot.
Sorry.
Yay.
See, the worst part about that is you're not really sure if she did it because he had useful information or just because she wanted to fuck with all of you.
Yeah.
Column A, column B.
We got the last laugh because we took Darius's head, which was still in his Hell Knight helmet, to Vito to get some answers. Talking corpse, spell with some coins to Charon placed over his eyes. And we learned that Darius was tasked with killing a priestess of Plura. Finda led Lara, and Alceta to prove worth of commandership. I can't believe I got through Findalad Laura that time without
You're well
stuttering, even though I couldn't do it a second time.
Why is this god so unpopular? Oh, I don't know.
Maybe if we could pronounce her name.
Ah,
Oh, so she's like the goddess of racist elves.
What?
she's chilled out a little bit.
That's what they all say.
Well, they've chilled out a little bit. I don't actually remember.
So we learned that the current leader of the Obsidian Oath is the Black Frost Maiden, so that means that the Black Frost Maiden's probably a hag of sorts. That's going off of previous information. She's also a hunter of hags and witches from the north. So beyond, I believe it was beyond the ice wall. The nice wall, I should say.
Egede.
Yeah. No.
So,
Obsidian Oath was...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I was
Go on.
about to say, before you continue, we found out the proper pronunciation for Egede, and it's Egede.
No, it's Egede. Like, Egede.
Egede.
Yeah, the
Egede.
same sound.
See,
with
that's
that in the
worse.
end.
Egede.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
You don't even... The D doesn't even bleed into the A, so it's
No.
not like Egede. It's Egede.
And you know the locals will correct people on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mercilessly.
But
Oh.
yeah, I have feelings. We also learned that the Obsidian Oath was moving further into the Sarkoris Scar towards Plura's Fall. Veliana forged a letter to the Horn of Ruin, sending them away from our destination to Akormir, to then climb the dice steps to find Trogador.
Mm-hmm. The Burninator.
Yeah.
Of his majesty.
Those are not all of my notes, but I am pulling off of the map.
Look,
That's
you're
what the map is
improvising.
there for.
Yeah, but we then departed winter break for Egede, which is a
Okay.
Mendevian port, an old gathering hub for crusaders. The economy has recently taken a hit since the end of the Fifth Crusade. The typical people in Egede worship Iomade, Gorum, Nocticula, that last one being super strange. Not gonna
Super
lie.
recent.
For city that like town that hates outsiders so much, you'd think that you worship a former demon lord.
Yeah, no, it's recent. Like
Good on the nose.
she's the minority deity in the area, but she's strong enough following there.
Yeah.
I
But
assume when you
particular-
have a full pantheon, like gods come in and out of fashion with the
Yes,
seasons and stuff.
absolutely.
Oh, this fall is very Saren Ray. It's all about the golds and the whites, you know.
Yeah.
I feel she'd be more of a summer god myself, but you know.
That's probably true.
Bean, stop rolling dice. Weird cat.
Specifically fanatical for Iomade and Gorum.
Yes.
Which is probably why we were denied entry immediately, saying, "Oh, you're on a ghost ship," especially seeing as Iomade was one of the people who led the Silver Crusade against the Tyrant.
And then they attacked us with a demonic as shit bat.
Go figure,
Well,
right? That
good
they
enough.
keep as a pet.
That
it wasn't
is
a fiend.
a bit of a skip,
Oh, sorry.
but yeah.
Fiend. Sorry.
But yeah, wrote a letter to get into the town. Matt really getting annoyed at me going through and doing bureaucracy a lot.
Super red tape.
Do
Yeah.
I? What? I thought we well established it's actually really hard to annoy me as a GM.
I say that as a
Lovingly?
joke every single
Okay.
time.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I doubt I've ever actually succeeded in doing so once. We got a room at the Thirsty Sword Budget Inn, run by an awakened ibis in a suit.
I hate that so much.
Yeah, we all do.
Hey, look,
But
it's only partially my fault.
It's pretty good. I
I
like it. Bin chicken, inn owner. Makes sense.
But we then approached the plaza, and as with every single plaza we have encountered in this campaign in its entirety, going 4 for 4, we got stopped by some guards, a box appeared, Zubat from Dark Souls yeeted out, and we fought it.
And we
It was not a
slayed
good
it
time.
with style.
Yeah. It was actually named Zubat the Sucking Darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It taunted Antara a lot. Antara killed it, though. So,
You
got
know
what it
it.
deserved. The entire town was surprised that we killed the Zubat, being the first people to pass this test, in quotation marks. And we're officially heroes for this town that we probably don't want to be in anymore.
No, they're not super welcoming.
Well, see, okay. Every time we say Zubat, I immediately kind of think to like the party turning to the rest of the town and being like, "How was this difficult? You don't have a Mount Moon nearby?" I've been watching Pokemon nature documentaries today. It's been an interesting experience.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Antara essentially going like, "What? You guys don't have to clear these guys out of your attic out of the cottage every winter or summer?"
It's a nightmare, really.
Yeah, a nightmare. And what they do to the linens, a
Oh.
travesty.
They make crystals, and not the good kind.
Ugh.
That said, where tonight enters is where the cart and the wagon is actually being led away by our dear dwarven friend who we met last week.
Is that the guy
I'm
that
just distracted.
exfoliates with broken glass?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember that guy.
Yeah, he's also a bit sick to the stomach.
Sick to the stomach?
He's also hip to be a square.
Gar Steel Flare?
Yes. Where is
Yeah,
it?
he's
There he
sickened.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You made him sickened.
Yeah. Divine Retribution.
Bitch.
Divine? Your patron's divine?
No. But I might as well be.
I don't know how to take that.
I don't know how
Alright.
to take that either, but
He's actually, like I said, as tonight's session truly begins, he's leaving on the wagon with the remains of the chest, or the box, where the creature was actually stored in.
Did he ever answer us?
Regarding which question?
Yes. Why did he have this? How many people has he fed to this thing? Why did he think it was a good idea to keep this thing in a box that it's not actually properly contained in?
He told you it was a test to find evil people.
Uh-huh.
Feeding it innocence is not a test.
Well, if they were innocent, they wouldn't have
Those
been
things-
eaten.
Those things eat innocence just as much as anyone else.
I guess it's much like drowning witches, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. She can swim. She's a witch. Let's burn her. Oh, she drowned. She wasn't a witch. Too bad she's
Mhm.
dead now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, to be fair, Mendev has had a problem with burning people at the stakes.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, that's not great.
Yeah.
Hey, this place sucks.
Mm. Yeah.
They actively hunt Star Wardens, my brand of religious. I don't know.
Hey, Dwarf Man! This place sucks!
Yeah. in their defense, when you have demon cultists trying to destroy your country from within,
Sounds like a them problem and that they should do their job better.
It's like an issue.
yeah. And they almost were destroyed.
Almost, but they walked it off. It's fine.
Oh, good.
Probably because they kept feeding innocents to bats.
It is at this point that Fear and Dr. Riddleson walk up behind all of you.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Hello. I'm letting you know I've secured transport.
Oh, good.
Sweet, let's go.
Oh,
For yourself, right?
yes, sorry.
Boo.
You should have led with that.
I'm going back to Ustalav.
Oh,
Back to the
we knew
Institute.
that, but I was really hoping that you had also already secured transport for us out of this
Hole.
whole city.
We gotta walk, don't we? This is how
Yes.
you tell us that we walk.
Fear pipes up and says, okay, so good news, bad news?
Uh-huh.
Good news, no, we're not walking.
Woohoo!
All right.
I have secured
Okay.
transportation for us to Canabras.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not a caravan, it will take us about 10 days.
Uh-huh.
You're waiting for the bad news, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you
yeah.
said the town name, and that just brought back some flashbacks, but do continue.
The caravan's leaving in 2 days.
We
Oh,
have
that is
to
terrible
sit
news.
around here for 2 days.
2 nights,
Like-
technically. It's leaving at dawn
Oh my god.
or in the morning. Caravans
so-
are kind of wibbly like that.
You know, it's bad that I grew up in Cheliax, and that is better than here.
Hey, Veliana. Hey, Veliana.
Maybe don't
Veliana. Hey, come.
broadcast that so much.
Hey, guys, I just need to talk to Veliana
Well,
real quick.
to be
Just
fair-
around the corner here for a second.
Okay.
They're fine with Cheliax. But
Veliana.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you saw how pretty much everyone was acting around Antara because of this whole killing a bat thing, right? Right?
Mhm.
Do you want to make some trouble with that in this town?
I hate you. Out of character, I hate you so much, Nick. You're such a jerk.
What do you mean by trouble?
The way I figure it, we now have a literal golden ticket as far as dear Antara is concerned to either A, help or hinder this town. We have 2 days to cause as much trouble as possible. I say we go straight to the top. Get in on this council business.
Okay. That does seem like a pretty interesting proposal. We could also send Dalanax there to cause some trouble.
My only concern with Dalanax is because he's a small flying creature, people will flip out and try to kill him.
You see, that is not something I want, but Dalanax can reform each dawn.
So both good, but there's also nothing stopping this from doing both of these actions at the same time.
What I mean is send Dalanax out to do that while we do the council business.
Perfect.
Dalanax can breathe euphoric gas.
Come
Why
on.
has Dalanax not been doing this for us every night?
It's a reason thing.
He's a bit shy.
I would like to get high with my wolf at one stage, please.
Ishtala just in the background starts nodding.
Yeah. But
Anyway, we should head back. So,
Oh.
what do you guys feel like? I feel like, I don't know, local government?
Local government?
I think that's a
Yeah.
snack place.
Well, we should probably bring up grievances with this council.
I actually think that's a great idea because they cannot be feeding innocent people to bats in this city.
Absolutely
there a-
not.
Is there a town hall meeting soon?
There is a council hall.
Excellent. And when do they hold court?
Oh, it's court's not a thing.
When are they all there?
Well, you have two choices there. You can either give me a society check, or you can ask some of the people.
I thought we were talking to someone. I'm terribly sorry.
Yeah, I thought Matt just came in as like some bystanders, like, "Yo, buddy, I want to see the
I know
council."
we're still talking to that bearded dwarf dude. My bad.
He was kind of walking away, and I was
Oh, okay.
angrily shouting at him.
Riding
fair.
away. Because he's very embarrassed with this whole thing.
Yeah, he should be.
Mm.
Feeding innocent people to bats, I don't know.
Well,
I like bread.
let's. I mean, there's nothing really stopping from doing the thinking and then gathering information if we don't figure it out.
Absolutely.
But yeah, well, we haven't been in again long, right? We've been in long enough to get a room and then hit
Look,
the
it's only been
square.
it's only been a couple of hours. You were going to be doing the tourist loop, as such as it is. Like, Fear is already at the statue making notes.
Yeah.
But
I'm not surprised.
Hey, do you have, like, that thing where you can spread a rumor?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I can do that. But let's haven't been here long enough for me to think that I've picked up a bit of the gossip in regards to this. I'll do society.
do society? Alright.
Well,
Yeah, right. Well-
then.
Okay.
I know where they all live.
So, Veliana. A town such as this probably in the past would have had something along the lines of a garrison commander or something in charge of it. Some sort of military authority to help coordinate things. In the wake of the Crusade, a lot of the old, like, peacetime municipality stuff hasn't been reestablished. So most towns have resolved to have either a council or a committee run things. And such is the case here in Egede, where they have a committee. Or
It's really martial law.
kind of, yeah. And as mentioned last week, it is known as the Committee for Moral Rectitude. Now, further,
That sounds awesome.
because of the way these things kind of function, they're rarely indicative of, like, career politicians. It's usually members of the community who have risen up. So they usually own their own stores or have their own businesses in town. So politicking is not their like full-time job.
That's fun.
You're going to run rings around these people, Veliana. You're going to own this town in 2 days.
Coffee, should we be worried about them scheming together?
No.
You know what Felix can be like.
Well,
I'm going to attempt to start bringing a crowd together.
I don't know if Felix necessarily knows the origin of a lot of things, but yeah, otherwise they're okay.
All right, Felix, gathering a crowd. I want to say diplomacy.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's dumb shit. So you're absolutely going to be succeeding hand over fist, aren't you?
Of course, especially if all these people saw the bat fight.
Well, that's true.
All right. How are you calling out this crowd?
Hey, Antara?
Yeah.
Hey, could you just do me a real quick favor? Could you just for prosperity's sake, so I can keep this memory alive for as long as possible, could you stand roughly about here, have your shield up, and maybe like your sword in a bit of a heroic stance?
I'm not showboating.
No. This is just so I can remember this bat fight as long as humanly possible.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Rather than showboating, it'd be more inspiring the populace. If they've been under the thumb of this bat for so long, it's probably led them down a road of being
Felix's
underfoot.
rather long ears droop, and his eyes grow wide and big, which is impressive for an elves, which are already wide and big.
Honestly, I think Valiana nearly had it with the think of the people need this, and also Valiana is like kind of Antara's soft spot at the moment, so I was like, God damn it. I'm fine. Don't make me regret this.
I would never do that to you. Come one, come all, see the valiant hero that vanquished the beast.
Felix, I hate you.
I think you're gonna hate Valiana more soon.
The doors start to open up around the courtyard, around the plaza, and people start to file out.
A true paladin of high moral standing.
I'm just immediately glowing pink.
Yeah, I'm gonna
See
try
how the
and
gods favor her.
spread some rumors.
Yeah, do your spreading of rumors.
Yeah.
Curiosity, Matt, what was supposed to happen? Like,
Antara gets a hero point.
Yay.
Don't want it.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, thank you guys. I don't feel I deserve it for this, though.
Imposter gets one.
Yay.
Thank you.
So, what's the rumor?
1 second. I do forget one thing.
Yeah.
Dalanax has partner in crime, which means that's going to be
Oh god, you get the +1.
yeah. So it's 27.
27?
Yeah.
Oh, actually that might change the threshold a little bit. Yeah. So, what's the rumor?
Antara is a saint,
Oh my
here
God,
to deliver
no.
them from evil.
Oh, God.
Alright. So, as the people begin to gather, Veliana, you do your best to kind of insinuate yourself and start to mingle and start to like drop these tidbits of information. Because when spreading a rumor, it's not about giving the whole story. It's about giving people the pieces and letting the story organically grow from there.
Also, it's giving a few different tidbits, like, one is like she fought through the darkness itself. Go to someone and it's like, it's she fought in the world wound.
Oh god.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And
This
so
is
on,
going to
so
get
it's like,
back to the lady we're supposed to be meeting, and it's not going to go well.
Oh,
Although-
she's way too far away for that. It's fine.
I will say regarding the fighting through darkness bit, like they can cast darkness, so
It's not even a lie. Huh.
Also, Antara's just from the dark place.
Yeah. Well,
also a thing. So you start to spread these rumors, and it takes a little bit, but as the minutes go past, the murmur gets more and more excited. Egede hasn't seen a proper hero or proper saint in years at this point, not since the world wound was closed. And considering everything that's been going on in the town, seeing evil devouring person after person, this to have a saint, a living chosen of the gods here in town.
I am going to have to repent for so many fucking sins.
Oh, you don't have to
I'm
repent
not.
for anything. This is us.
You didn't do anything.
I'm a false idol.
It's fine.
No, I think more to the point, it's Pelura's like I'm not gonna say a god of loners, but
A little bit, yeah.
solitary wanderers and things like that. So social anxiety, I imagine, runs rife within their entire clergy. And I get the feeling Antara is no different in this case.
Oh, yeah. Just like, oh, I have... What?
But, players, what are you doing next?
Hiding.
That is a thing.
Guys, can we avoid the fanfare and just go and get lunch, please?
Ooh, lunch, eh?
I mean, we can, but you should really take this in. You do deserve it.
Please, Saint, you can eat at my restaurant.
Oh,
You can eat at my home. My family table is open to you.
I mean, that sounds good, right? We could go to their restaurant. They've got a restaurant. That's nice.
A little halfling stands up and goes, I have a cart. I sell great apples.
Does Rapstallion like apples?
I don't know. Rapstallion strikes me as more of a obligate carnivore.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I don't actually
Apples
know.
are
though.
delicious.
Feed that dragon as many apples as it can handle.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
So, like, 2.
And 1.5.
I have trouble flying halfway through the second, yeah, like...
Exactly.
Remember, everyone, Downex is the size of a cat.
Mm-hmm.
A baby.
Not even 3 apples tall.
What kind of apples are...
I have apples, mostly.
We must have big apples in Australia.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh.
Why do you say that
seen
like
some-
you weren't here?
I've seen
Ah.
some big
they've got
apples.
small cats
but-
in Canada.
Yeah, well. Did you know that
Please, Saint,
Canada is
who
actually
do you
where...
worship?
Oh no. You sly villager, you've got me monologuing.
Please,
Sermon,
which god has blessed us?
sermon, sermon, sermon.
Give an impromptu sermon to Pelura.
Give me a religion check.
Yeah, I figured. This ain't gonna go well. Ooh.
We can delete the darkness.
Darkness. No parents. Okay, it went pretty well.
It's not going to go well. Expert in religion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just the really great roll as well. It's just mwah, muy bueno.
Yeah.
Love it.
Ugh.
You start to... It's not so much a sermon, because you... As a part of your training, you were probably taught some basic hymns and things like that. Hymns is probably the wrong word. But sermonizing was never really part of your training for the most part. Proselytizing.
Mm.
You know, teach others through doing. But you do find yourself surprisingly eloquent as you start to kind of go through the basics of Pelura and what she teaches and how she helps. And as you're kind of going through it, you can see that the crowd is kind of nodding along and just absorbing all this information as you're giving it to them. And it does occur to you that Egede is also something of an isolated town. Like, it's
Thing.
connected by the water and stuff like that, but it's kind of by itself in a lot of ways. It's on the far eastern coast of Mendev.
And they're likely to see the Aurora Borealis,
Yeah.
because we are that far north. Oh.
True.
Oh no.
Also, with the lack of like light pollution, it's much easier just to see it in general.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And that's actually one of the do bad against religion is to pollute the sky.
Anathemas?
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
You're fine.
No more fire.
Fire, because you can't deny people warmth, but
And you do have people kind of getting in closer and taking very close notes of the symbols on your armor and your shield. And before some of them kind of dash away rather quickly.
oh no. How does Rapstallion take to crowds?
Well, the two of you share something of a very slight psychic connection.
Okay. So he'd be pretty.
As long as you're chill, he's chill. If you're scared, he heckles up.
Yeah. As long as they don't get too close and there's not too many of them and it. Well, I'm sermonizing, I'm sure it's fine, but.
While the crowd is growing a little bit. And you do find yourself kind of being backed into the statue a little bit so you can get a little bit of elevation as well.
I will work on some polite crowd control. People tend to avoid touching me.
Aw.
And is as inevitable for these kind of things, someone starts calling out selling sausages and buns.
Hot sausage in a bun.
Someone in the back saying, "Get your commemorative Antara Saint coin."
Yeah. Fantastic.
It's amazing what you can do with magic nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
We have
Once
ruined
you-
this town.
Oh, this town was ruined before we got here.
We've
Yeah.
proved
They were-
it
They were feeding visitors to an abomination.
bat.
to a giant bat.
You're doing fine,
Yeah.
it's great.
You know how in most cases someone's like, "Seek Jesus," but no,
Oh,
seek
no.
Flora.
She went on a 15-minute
Asher.
rant about how not to feed people to giant bats. It was informative, and I think I got the message out of that, but
It was actually a 10-slide PowerPoint presentation.
Just about. She was not happy about it. Help.
Well, so feeding people to monsters is not a good way to figure out if someone is good or bad.
Oh,
Sometimes monsters are just hungry.
And just there's a general nodding ascension from people, just like, oh, the more you know. Huh.
God,
learning.
why did we have to tell these people this?
However, eventually your sermon will start to wind down, and it will be time to eat. I mean, all of you will be pretty hungry at this point.
Yes.
to the highest rated Yelp restaurant.
All right. So, who did the last restaurant?
I did.
You did? All right. We need a new restaurant. Who wants to do it? I think Compostifer did the one on Castrovel.
Mm-hmm.
So, Felix or Antara?
What do you mean, do?
Like,
Just tell us what the menu's like and what the weird theme of the restaurant is like, given the town.
The vibe.
They're all bleak, dark blacksmiths. What kind of food do they eat? Probably heaps of potato.
See, I have some ideas, but
I
like
have
to
a
throw it to the
terrible
players.
idea. So if you
Do it.
if something,
I
Nikki-
don't have brain right now.
Okay, so we're going to Grotus's.
Oh no! Would they even know who Grotus is here?
Yeah, of course. The moon's
Yeah.
a big thing around here.
No, that is true. Yeah.
And frankly,
is
if you
like-
lived here, like, you'd want it to end too.
Also, with the whole like demonic invasion, you would have people proselytizing the end of times.
Yeah.
Come on
no,
down to Grotus's. Get your signature dish, the meat sweats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Grotus is like the closest deity to Core 20 without being Core 20.
Yeah. I think that's mostly because he overlaps with some of the others for core faming. But you go to Grotus's. The place in question is... It's fine, I guess? Well, Felix, do you want to describe it?
Dated aesthetic inside, probably stuck in the 90s. Booth seating, some tables and chairs if you really need it. But mostly it's just fast service roast beef sandwiches and various forms therein, such as like a roast beef croissant, roast beef and cheese, triple roast beef, and their signature dish, the meat sweats, which is as many shavings as roast beef on a platter as you can handle.
Neat.
Now, is it beef or is it beef with quotation marks and it's like mystery meat?
It's Arby's.
That doesn't answer it!
And yet it does.
Yeah. It answers the question without answering the question.
Supplemental question. Is it US Arby's or is it Arby's literally anywhere else?
It's US Arby's, yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, okay.
The
So,
good
yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Good
okay,
shit.
that does really answer the question of whether or not it's beef or beef in quotation marks.
This thing's probably never even seen a cow.
Yeah. I'll put beef in quotation marks.
Yeah, for your notes, yep. I do have to ask a question though, Felix.
So,
Do you have some sort of sentimental attachment to Grotus's? Like, was this Gore's favorite place to eat?
No. We had standards. Like the Orkhold, the Orkhold has some pretty strict food safety guidelines, and Arby's does not meet. Grotus's does not meet that.
Also, do you think Egede has ever heard of a thing called a chain restaurant? Nobody wants to be having a franchise here.
I would say, of all the chain restaurants that could be out here, Grotus's is definitely, like, if you go to the depressing places where no one wants to be, there's a Grotus's.
Yeah,
It doubles as a
a temple.
temple.
Yeah. Wait,
Temple of
look.
Despair.
If Caden Clean is allowed to claim old taverns as his temples, this is fine.
Yeah.
I imagine it being Grotus and Henny Penny, but
Well, actually, I argue that the only place that would be more likely to be found in depressing place is McNorg's.
Ooh.
anyway, despite the crowd outside, because you are somewhat followed by a crowd,
Oh god.
few of them actually make their way into the restaurant itself. There's a general sense of apathy that kind of washes off the place that keeps crowds away, especially in droves.
Hey, Antara, you have disciples.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna hide behind my menu in the corner here.
I think that kid wants your autograph.
Isn't that our server?
Oh, that looks like a monstrosity. Excellent.
Oh no.
Poor server did not deserve to be dissed that badly.
Oh no, sorry, I'm doing art.
Abyssal fried chicken.
Oh, look. We never compiled it, but Agents of Edgewatch, we had, well, I think it was like at least a dozen different restaurants by the time we were done.
I love that.
Some of them were just buck wild. But there is a crowd somewhat outside of the restaurant. As I said, it's not growing, but it's definitely present. And the quiet inside of the Rojuses is kind of a solace in all reality.
Yep.
Nice. I'm not feeling particularly hungry. Could I just get a glass of the meat sweat, please?
Oh, I hate.
The server kind of looks at you for a couple of moments, blinks slowly, slightly out of sync, writes it down. And what can I give everyone else?
I'll
that
have
was the perfect server voice.
I'll have the regular meat sweats and like a large, like Baja Blast, but not the kind that comes from a warlock.
Okay. We can do that. Would you also like curl fries?
Oh fuck yeah! Guys, they do curl fries here. This is great.
Hang on, that wasn't on the menu. Can I amend my order, please?
I don't think they care.
You'd see this shit?
Get bud to eat down the road. Whatever you recommend.
2 meat sweats.
1 Saint special. Do you have those for Antara? You've heard of Antara, right?
No.
I will ask of the manager.
Nailing this, man.
I will have a meat sweat on gluten-free bread and a macchiato with light milk and add a little bit of water to cool it down a bit.
Meat sweats with coffee. Gotcha.
Pecan meat sweat, please.
Don't forget gluten-free bread.
We also have vegetarian options.
Oh, and I do want the curly fries.
The curl fries? Certainly. The server gets your orders together and kind of walks away. They disappear kind of into the back room, and you're not really sure what's going on back there.
But there are noises.
There are noises.
Mm-hmm. So what are we gonna do? We gonna? Do you want to go see the government?
Yeah, might as well. We're here.
So we have 2 days.
2 nights,
Yeah.
more to the point.
Right. So we've got today, and then tonight, and then tomorrow, and the next night. Okay. Very good.
That's too long.
And I mean, well, we've pretty much already done seeing the sights. Although, apparently on the map there's this weird coliseum.
Yeah, don't worry about that too much. This is Splash
I'm
Art.
concerned.
This is Splash Art. This... Parting the veil slightly, I couldn't find a good picture of Egede.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'd be surprised if there was a picture of Egede.
There really isn't. So there is one of Riddleport.
Mm-hmm.
And the orientation is right, and the general topography and surrounds are about right. So it's like, okay, let's go with this.
Yep, that'll do. Fair.
You know what? Now that you brought up report, I can't not see it because I'm like, oh wait, oh yeah, those are just the runes.
The server eventually brings you your food, including your glass of meat sweat.
Yay!
Sorry, I just had to clear my throat a little bit then.
Oh no, the Gatewalkers discussion on Discord is really going off. Chat?
Hang on, Felix. What did you get? Where's your glass of meat sweat?
I got it in solid form.
Well, hang on a minute. Why is it called meat sweat if it's in solid form?
Because the meat sweats is what happens afterwards.
I don't understand.
Yucky.
I don't know how to explain the concept of sweating to you. But just know that after we ingest these things, our bodies are going to create a powerful funk that may overpower some lesser enemies. Fingers crossed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think... I imagine Compostera doesn't so much sweat as condensates, if that's the right turn of phrase.
Goopy.
Yeah, I anaerobically decay. It's similar, but different.
You hardly touched your gluten-free meat sweat.
Yeah, I was actually about to touch upon that.
Yeah.
Don't touch upon it.
Veliana, the one that you brought, the buns are a slightly different shape to everyone else's. You're hoping this means gluten-free?
Yeah. Either way, I'll only eat like half of it before going to the curl fries and then rating Felix's curl fries too.
As is tradition.
Fair.
So this meat sweats is like cured meats. Server, could I have this, like, but in fish form? I would like the fish sweats, please.
Oh.
The fish is already wet.
We do, in fact, have a fish sandwich. Would you like that brought out?
Is it comparable in size?
It can be comparable in size if you would like a double.
Fantastic.
Alright, I will bring out your fish sandwich.
I love the service here. We need to get one of these in Kionan.
We suddenly get like the quick pan over to Kyonin where City Planner suddenly just gets the shivers for no reason.
He gets the meat sweats.
It's like, oh god.
Not
Well
again.
done.
Queen
Well
just
done.
like wakes up in a cold sweat. Felix!
Yep. Yeah. We don't do this enough, you know? Like, we're always like fighting monsters to get ships stuck out of ice and stuff, but we don't have enough sandwiches.
To be fair, in the last city we were in before we got the ship, they didn't really have service.
No.
That's
just
kind of
had
make it
those-
tricky.
Guys that wanted to kill us.
Yeah, although they were much cheerier than our current server.
You win some, you lose some, I guess.
Yeah.
It's gross. It's service with an eh.
It's a service with the inevitable end.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, however, your meals will finish up.
As all things do.
And the server brings your bill over. There is, in fact, a 10% discount.
Yes!
Put in my share.
It is listed as a staff discount, but then in brackets underneath, like an amendment to it.
Saint.
Local hero.
Discount.
Okay.
Nice.
That's you, Antara. You're the local hero.
I'm gonna go back to the hotel and hide. Maybe they'll have room service that has a vegetable.
Keep a window open.
Oh, I didn't eat much of lunch. I fed most of it to my boy.
Anxiety. We get that.
Oh, that's worse. You know that's worse, right?
He's not going to be sleeping with me tonight.
He looks sad.
He looks sad and sweaty.
Ooh, reptile
The thing
sweat.
is that they actually allowed Rapstellian in.
Oh, they don't care.
It's Arby's.
So, Antara, going back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Is anyone else joining her?
Yeah, I guess so.
You're gonna join her?
Mm-hmm.
Felix and Veliana, what are you two doing?
Probably getting up to more mischief.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm getting up to
I
more
think-
mischief.
Yeah, I think we gotta.
We're bound. We can't not.
In for a penny!
It would be illegal.
Hey, so you mentioned something about the town council people owning their own businesses and such.
Yes.
Champ switches the page.
Want to go see one of the businesses?
I don't see why not, though. Maybe let's go in with a little bit more of a plan this time.
We threaten them with the anger of an awakened saint.
Okay. So our goal here is just to anger them, or are we looking at deposing the government?
I mean, I'd just like to stop this whole feeding people to monsters business. Whatever else happens after that, just sort of icing on the cake.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, go on, Matt.
from your natural 20 from earlier, Veliana, information will filter to you as time goes on. But the three members of the committee is Becca Rossum. She owns a general store. Gar Steelflare, who you've met. He is a war veteran. And the third one is Zoliveli Sooth, who is a high-ranking church official for the Church of Iomade.
Could I get all that in chat?
I can give you the names. Here we go. Store owner. Q.
Okay, so we kind of already worked on the war veteran, so I think we can cross him off the list. It's going to be between this store owner and this religious icon.
We're probably gonna have to return to Ga. Let him have some time to stew with this.
Oh, absolutely. He seemed kind
I
of
would say-
ready to crack once we defeated that creature.
Mm-hmm.
I think the church official's going to be the toughest one. So my money's on the store owner.
Yes. I would.
Also,
I would
less
be- I
likely
would
for
agree
us
to
to get
that.
arrested by doing this. So
Yeah, with the religious orientation of this town, doing especially when it comes to Iomade.
Well, I will put in as the DM, you haven't seen much in the way of actual gods. What you have pretty much seen is either enforcers for the committee or other zealots.
yeah, so I'm staying the fuck away from that church until our backup is here.
Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, so now for the town, is there anything else notable other than the town square? The plaza?
Not really. There's the town plaza, and there's also a kind of a walk or a tour that goes through the town. And the idea is to kind of emulate the trials of Iomade that she had to undertake to become a goddess. Even though I'm pretty sure that's not how it went down exactly. If I remember right.
Her trials are less about what she had to do to become a goddess and more about the things that made her a hero.
Okay. See, that makes a bit more sense.
Because she's a Chelish war hero who led the Silver Crusade as a paladin of Eredin, and then became Eredin's herald after Erasni was killed. So the trials are more what distinguished her as to becoming a herald.
All right. Well, going to the general store?
Yeah.
Well, the store is... It's very rustic. But even beyond that, you get the feeling that a lot of the business flows through here. Like, if it doesn't have anything to do specifically with armoring or weapons or other metalworks or the shipwrights in the area, most of it will go through here. It's very sizable for a, in quotation marks, general store.
Matt, are we in Walmart?
Not that big.
Matt, did we go from Arby's to Walmart?
Not that big.
No, we're a bit too far away from the last Walmart.
Matt, are we in Target?
I've been to an American Target. It's depressing.
It's wild.
But there is a human woman standing behind the counter, and she sees the two of you walk in. And how can I help you two? Are you ready to browse, or?
Well, it's more how we can help you.
Oh?
Yes.
No
You
orders,
see?
please.
You see, you have made a terrible decision today.
Hang on. Hi,
Sorry?
we're looking for Becca Rossum.
Yes.
That would be me.
Oh, thank God. Okay, continue on.
Okay, yeah. No, that was a good call.
Little taken aback here, but that's okay.
Well, you see, Iomade does not take kindly on feeding people to monsters, and nor does many of the other goddesses, including Plura. They have sent their righteous judgment upon you. A saint has shown up to show you the error of your ways, and you have incurred her wrath.
Her wrath is currently sitting in a bedroom by herself, weeping silently.
Yeah, Sakawachi is with you as well, kind of comforting you and patting your back.
I'm just like, I feel like I did the wrong thing.
Oh, I feel bad.
It's okay, sweetie. I'm pretty sure it was just Felix and Veliana.
Now I even feel worse. She called us out.
Hey, so what my friend here is overdramatically kind of going off on is, how do you feel about the current situation going on in town?
So, what I need here is for one of you to do the main check and one of you aids.
Good cop, bad cop.
I'm thinking it's either going to be diplomacy or intimidate. From your general verbiage, Veliana, I want to swing more towards the intimidate than the diplomacy.
But it was lies.
I'll let you do deception.
I'll take deception and negative over intimidation.
It will be at a slight negative. Well, the DC will be higher, I should say.
Yeah.
But
Antara's very scary when she's angry too.
meanwhile,
partner in crime.
Antara's still sobbing.
Oh, stop!
There
love
was so
that.
much meat.
Yes, Felix, aid roll.
Yep.
That is a critical success.
Consider yourself aided.
+2.
Yeah. I name my modifiers.
Jeez, imagine naming everything.
No, at all. Roll worse.
She looks over the two of you and goes, well, that all feels a little bit exaggerated.
Well, it
And
might be a
the goddess also kind of doesn't have a... She doesn't like heretics and like evil people being around the town. Now, I know God kind of goes off kilter a lot, but...
Literally feeding people to monsters. Go ahead.
Also,
To a monster.
Also, the monster is very much a fiend, so take with that however you wish.
Oh, it's a fiend? I had no idea.
Bye, bot.
Boop. Some of them have the most interesting names.
Well, it's because some of them were actual people before they got botted.
How do I get that?
It's less robotic and more you suddenly find yourself signed out from everything.
Aw.
And
Yeah.
someone's on your like Blue Sky and Twitch messaging people about, hey, you should click this link. Promise
It's
it will
more or
help
less
you.
A robot assumes your identity.
They can have it.
But you
Don't
want a
threaten
robot
him with
to
a good
become
time.
Marta?
I want to see how a robot does with this.
I don't. Anyway, that's a different discussion. Becca continues and goes, so, I mean, you're coming in and kind of using some frightening language.
Religious zealotry does that to a mind. I'm trying to rein them in as best I can. I'm gonna give you a pointed look, Veliana.
So I was kind of going off of some of the scary things that my cousin used to say.
Well, that's interesting. But what does this all have to do with me?
Well, we understand you're part of the city council.
The Committee for Moral Rectitude. That is correct.
That's the bitch.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
trying to ascertain what everyone's whole sort of feeling is there, how they feel about feeding innocent people to monster.
Well, we don't know they're innocent.
But there are better ways to determine innocence than feeding to a monster.
And we also don't feed citizens to the monster.
They're citizens of somewhere.
Well, that's very true.
And
Also,
now
is
listen.
it, now I do have is it all outsiders, so do you have to test your young against them too?
No, we're not monsters. Her no perception check required. Her face is completely like normal as she says this. Not a skip, not a beat.
Yeah, no,
Oh
that,
no. Matt's reaching into his church days. We can't hear.
Yeah.
But look, I will say that we have gone a little bit overboard of late, but we've had some unsavory folks come through town, and it's been helping keep everything calm and under control.
Well, have you heard the latest news about how that's gone?
Which news would that be? This new saint?
The news where the monster has been defeated and a new saint has blessed this town and isn't terribly happy, shall we say, with how things have been going.
Smash cut to Antara crying.
Yeah.
Not terribly happy at all.
We're out here trying to do our best so that the anger is directed where it is needed and not at, as other people have done, just anyone who happens to be walking around.
Well, that is a fair enough question. And I would imagine a saint for a goddess such as Plura would be a lot more content with, moving on, shall we say, and leaving our dear city to its own devices.
I'm gonna be real. I genuinely thought this was gonna be the good one and the church was gonna be the evil one. I've never wanted to kill an NPC faster. Well done.
Yes, but however, who is the one who suggested using the bat?
Well,
And okayed it.
Well, all changes to how this town runs and, municipal strategies and things to that effect, they're all done by committee vote.
But who brought forth the vote?
Well, Gar found the creature. Apparently, he managed to coax it into the box.
Okay, so Gar brought forth the creature and the vote.
Correct.
And how did let me check the notes here. Zolivivel Sooth?
Zolivelli.
That's the one. How did they feel about this whole situation?
Well, it was a private vote. I'm not interested in really expressing committee details
I imagine
to
there was
outsiders.
a discussion before the.
Or perhaps someone spoke out against it.
Oh, the vote was not unanimous, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. So it was you and Gar. Neat.
Do you say that out loud?
Absolutely.
She says, "Oh, I didn't say that," and she gives you a wink.
Okay. I'm gonna get in, nice and close now.
She matches you.
Perfect.
There's a general vibe from her where... What's the best way to put this? She takes no shits.
Felix is both an elf and a noble. Let's see how this works out for everyone involved.
Yeah, we sent the two nobles off to go fuck shit up.
Your plan, and I'm using the royal we, your plan was to use a literal outsider to feed on people that you deemed outsiders.
Yeah.
I saw the irony there. Lovely. Now, however, someone way up there has taken note of that. And
Yet
has,
another outsider.
and has sent a glowing representative to your town. Do you think you've made the right decisions here?
I think I've made the decisions that I've needed to make.
Wonderful. That's
For the good of the
everything.
town.
And for the good of the town, I am absolutely sure that there will be a test to see whether or not you were correct. In much the same way you were testing whether the people you were feeding to a monster were innocent or not.
Oh, look, if the living evil's been defeated, then there's no need for the test anymore.
Oh no, yes, we've defeated the living evil. Now you're dealing with living divine retribution.
I wanted to say deception?
I want to say intimidation.
Intimidation? Yeah, I'll give you that. If you want to assist in Veliana, you
I'm re-rolling that.
You're re-rolling that. I get it.
I'll aid with the deception.
Yeah, it's
Do have
better.
to tap. Take
So-
some airpods off, people. Yeah.
Plus
Yep.
2.
Plus 2, so for 27. Well, what would be your ideal outcome of this whole situation for us to avoid divine retribution?
Ideally, those in charge would be relinquished of their duties and fit punishment by the townsfolk as deciding. However, that is the mortal way of doing things. You can lie
go
to
on.
yourself and your minions. You can claim that you haven't a qualm.
Oh my god, really? Song lyrics.
I'm trying desperately to figure out how to put
Yeah,
Laura into Notre Dame.
yeah. You got this?
No.
No?
Backed myself into a corner with qualm there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's kind of just got her head in her hands at this point.
But ideally, you should look to the Psalms. Oh, I went with a rhyme.
It works.
Yeah.
Smoke bomb, let's get out of here.
We. Oh, wait. Smoke bomb, let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't drug the lady with Delanex's breath.
But it's right there!
Yeah, saw that coming.
We have to run out of this. What are you doing? We're not gonna find the exit.
Well, it's a 10-foot cone.
Yeah.
So as long as it's away from us.
It's a small room, I'm assuming. It's gonna blow back and there are chips around.
It's not that small of a room, but yeah, you're not wrong there.
Dear.
Yeah, let's not.
Not? Alright.
I think it's best if we just leave now.
Yeah.
Judgment follows.
Well, I hope you can come back some other time, and maybe then you'll make a purchase.
Maybe you'll do something with purchasing.
Well,
Oh, snap.
Hey,
It's been a
we
while
need to
since
get back
Veliana
to the
tossed it
hotel.
the sass.
We need to get back to the hotel immediately.
Yeah. I think if we take a left up this alley, we might be able to cut off like 2 minutes.
We run.
Antara, we'll come back to you in the hotel room. As I said before, Sakawachi has been comforting you through a lot of this. And she's actually amazingly good at this when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Fia does, however, has also kind of been keeping you company. And she looks out the window before looking back to you and kind of grimacing a little bit.
Oh no, is there more people?
I wouldn't say more people. I will say this is probably one of the fastest and largest conversion events for Pelura in quite a long time, though.
Victory.
Tricked these poor people.
I mean, I heard your sermon. I don't think there was any lie in there. Like, I'm not an expert on Pelura, but...
Lying, it's just... They should choose who to worship themselves, and...
She leans against the window a little bit and goes, well... Look, people want hope. People need hope. It's kind of
Especially
like
if their government's feeding them to bats.
Well... I mean, honestly,
Gonna end
yeah.
up with the thing about bats.
I mean, I hope not. I know where we're going next.
Oh, are there more bats?
No, I just hope there isn't any.
Okay.
But look, the people need hope, and if the gods that they have here weren't giving it to them, then, they seek hope elsewhere. You show up, defeat what was being held up as the living embodiment of evil.
No, killed it. But yes.
So, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, I know you might not want to be a hero, but look, we're all kind of on a pretty important quest.
But the vision had me atop a weird mount, going off to war in a cold place. This is a cold place. I have a weird mount. I don't want to go to war.
Well, look, there's not many of us. I wouldn't exactly call us an army. She does a quick look outside the window and then closes the blinds as subtly as she can.
Yeah.
We don't have an army. So
not an army out there?
Anyway, look, you'll be fine. We're going to go to Canabras. We're going to leave this place.
Yay.
And they won't know who we are because that's a big city.
Not war. Crusade. Oh, dear.
And once we're done with Canabras, we'll go to Plura's Full, and you can get guidance from who is probably the most senior official in your church here.
Yeah.
Official? I'm not sure of your rankings and stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
Mm.
It's been a while.
You just have to, get through this for the next day and a bit.
Yep.
This personally has never happened to me, but the chronicles are filled with stories and tales of this happening to other members of the Pathfinder Society.
Okay. That's good. It's happened to other people, and they're not martyrs or anything. It's fine. Oh my god, they're not martyrs, are they?
Martyr, you say?
Never joined the society. She got the invite, she turned it down. Look, there's a fine line between sacrifice, accidental death, and martyrdom.
Cool.
Like there was a war in Absalom not too long ago. Something of the Civil War. But this is a different case. You're in the right place at the right time, and you did what you had to do.
Got tricked into it. Me.
Well, I was talking about the bat.
Oh yeah, no, the bat. I don't regret the bat. That thing needed to die.
And look, I'm no cleric. I'm a chronicler and a scholar. But
The bat's death was highlighted by my goddess, so I don't feel bad about that. I just feel bad about showboating afterwards.
well, I have done some research into the bat in question.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We train on them, but they're usually smaller.
usually much smaller. I think that one might have been more native to the Void
Yeah.
than the ones you might have actually been trained on.
Wait. Like void? Like
Space.
void between stars void?
Yeah.
No.
I'm getting the feeling, and she takes another glance out the window, we're being hunted by more than the Obsidian Oath.
Good, love that.
She looks to Sakawachi, and Sakawachi kind of pipes up and goes, look, I think all of us on this journey have a big destiny ahead of us. And she kind of flushes a little bit and goes, I must admit, I'm a little bit embarrassed because you're actually taking the heat off of me a lot, and I do appreciate that, Antara.
You're welcome. I think I prefer being on the other end of this. Comforting you.
I'm just glad I've been able to repay the favor.
Thank you. Wholesome hug time.
The two of you do have a wholesome hug. And with that, I think we might take our break.
Yay!
That seems like a good point to do it. We are just going to take a short little 10-minute break. I know we're doing a lot of roleplay tonight, but we kind of need to have these sessions more often. Where it's less about the, pushing through the adventure and doing the combat and the blood and the violence, and actually digging deep into the characters. So right. I'm digging this, and I hope the players are all enjoying it. All that said, we are going to go on our short little 10-minute break. I have a video that we'll be playing during the break. It is a compilation of all the shorts that I've done for YouTube and TikTok so far. It's only about 4 minutes long. We will be playing ads with that through it as well. So if you're a subscriber, you'll get to see the shorts. Otherwise, you'll probably get to see the ads. I'm sorry, it's just kind of how Twitch works these days. Otherwise, we hope to see you back in about 10 minutes. See you then.
Bye.
Welcome to Friendshaped, a new short series I'm doing to briefly talk about creatures from Pathfinder.
Done any war crimes.
I can make these be war crimes.
Hey everyone, we're back. Why is it always you, Viliano? Like when I go back, you have like these last words as we're starting to come back in.
Haha, I have no idea.
My lips are sealed.
Don't worry, we were just talking about war crimes. Doesn't mean we're going to be doing any.
I don't know, Matt taunted me.
I don't
Not
know
even
if
little
that's
ones as a treat.
just a treat, yeah. Just the
a
tip
little
of the war crime.
It's fine, they're fiends.
After the tip. Yeah.
Yeah. We got all sorts of flavors.
Well,
Good callback.
eventually, all of you will regather in the hotel. At this point, you have kind of taken a couple of rooms, mostly an entire floor.
Heck yes.
Because for one thing, it's not that big of a building, and two, it's just easier for the hotel staff that way.
So we've essentially booked out this entire inn.
One of the floors of it. It's got 3 floors.
Oh, okay.
Are we penthouse?
Well, funny you should mention that. Oh wait, the poll's done.
Ooh.
Who is the best at snuggles?
Aww.
Antara wins.
Nice.
She literally has to, she can't withhold warmth from.
Yeah, that's one of your anathemas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel, she's kind of motherly in a way.
Antara being the deathbed companion over here.
Oh,
There's an Elden Ring reference for you.
good lord.
But one would say, but that would be Fia, wouldn't it be?
Yeah. Oh, God. That was absolutely unintentional. Yeah, I think Fia wouldn't mind snuggles, just, not for everyone.
For those who have not played Elden Ring, the deathbed companion's name is Fia.
Yeah, and she gives you snuggles if you ask.
Well, that's nice.
There are some people out there who are way too attached to her, but
that's just
the internet.
Just take any of the Souls games, and that's if you have online and you read some of those messages, damn, they're down bad.
Well, back to our actual game, however. What is the plan for the evening? Because the hotel owner is going to be upgrading you to the suite.
We were floor 2, and then oh shit, it's the same. Move on to floor 3.
Oh no, wait, I said this place didn't have any sweets. Damn it.
Oh yeah, because it's the budget inn.
Yeah, it's a budget inn. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're getting room service.
They knock at a wall.
Yep. Yep.
Actually, no, this is a fantasy world. What am I talking about? Veliana and Felix, as you're coming back and you're kind of going back up to your floor, you see the hotel owner having a kind of vigorous discussion with like an old guy in robes.
Typical wizard.
Yeah, definite wizard vibes. And
No,
some
it's gonna be
coin.
like a Hawaiian shirt and cargo shorts.
Some coin exchanges hands.
You'd said you'd be here between 10 and 3. And he looks
It's
outside and he's like,
7:30.
it's exactly. I'm here. It's only 8 p.m.
And the wizard goes to the end of the hall, chants some magical words, and we see a portal open up with a very finely appointed door. And the hotel owner comes up to the two of you and goes, I have your new room made available for all of you.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. Now this is the service I have come to expect from establishments.
Only the best for our honored saint.
It's like was gonna be like, yeah, from establishments much better than yours, but it's like no.
Trying to be nice, trying to be nice.
Excellent.
you'll make
Does
a
it have
killing
those cool
off,
swinging beds. I like the swinging beds. We had some of them on the boat. I don't remember what they're called.
You'll make a killing off telling people that a saint stayed here. You know that, right?
Yes, if you're gonna be naming it, it's the Starborn Suite.
Oh my god.
Starborn Suite.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm not sure if this is going to be permanent, but at least for the next 2 nights.
Well,
That's
you
how
see,
long
the
we're
thing
here
is,
for.
you offer it, and then you only make it available when people order it. Thus, you are able to save when it is open.
He taps his beak. I understand. It's a very good suggestion. I will add it to our pricing list.
So anyway, we need to get inside right now.
He's going to
Just
form
quickly
Antara.
quickly looking over her shoulder. You know what? I'm the one who kind of maybe got us into this mess in the first place. Maybe I should go talk to Antara.
Oh, by this
Just
time,
dismiss.
I've probably cleaned myself up. No more red face, no more puffy
Yeah.
eyes.
Calm down a bit, yeah.
Come down
I'll
a bit.
start moving our stuff.
No, yeah, that's the best division of labor.
Well, Veliana, you're
Yeah,
talking to
so-
Antara.
Yeah, I'll go over to Antara's room and knock on the door.
Foley work.
Love the Foley work.
Hey. I imagine probably Thea or Sakawachi open the door.
Fear will open the door.
Oh, the party's all here.
Just us girls.
Girl times, you know. Huh.
Yeah, good?
Yeah, no, we're great. We're doing fantastic. Woo. Is that too much?
Yes.
Oh,
Anyways, I do apologize for putting you a bit on the spot earlier.
oh no, it's great. We've got lots of new followers.
This town really needed something to believe in.
Yeah.
We're a bit heavy-handed,
But-
but this is the better way forward.
Loving it.
I have come to inform you that our rooms have been upgraded to the suite.
Oh god. I mean, yay.
It feels like, but this place doesn't have a suite.
It does now, and
Oh no.
I went. And I would also like to apologize because I made a comment about a particular name for said suite. But
What
yes,
did you do?
only the best for you. It is the Starborn suite.
Oh my god. Oh god.
He was like, it's vague enough. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Exactly. Also, I mean, it's a cool name.
Love it.
So, go into the portal.
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. It seems as if the hotel owner who talked to the wizard, has spared no expense in this occasion, and a casting of Mage's Magnificent Mansion
Damn.
Fancy.
has been applied. Entering, the temperature is perfect. It is bright, it is shining. There's a giant picture of Antara just kind of up on the staircase, kind of in her heroic pose from the plaza.
We're gonna put a blanket over that.
He is
You know-
like, we're gonna need several blankets for that, sweetheart.
Yeah. No, it's quite well done, but I don't think they really captured your essence quite right.
The windows for this place are also... For the ground floor, it's kind of like the normal windows you would expect, but they have these talking piece windows. Stained glass. Lots of imagery invoking Pulura.
Oh, they're pretty.
Sakawachi kind of pipes up and goes, oh, this place is bigger than my village.
Right? This is bigger than my dad's shop.
Just, wow, okay.
This is more proportions than I'm used to. Might be a bit on the smaller side, but quite nice.
I imagine everyone just kind of does a slow turn to
just
Veliana
like-
at that point. Just, what?
It's like just that moment of like, oh, that's right, royalty.
No, not royalty.
But this is Mage's
Felix just
Magnificent.
goes, I'm royalty. Anyway.
That's him.
This is a Mage's Magnificent Mansion, so each of you will have your own separate rooms,
Fancy.
and they are fancy rooms. More to the point, you can adjust the bedrooms to your own specifications.
Yay, a bed
There-
for my boy.
There is a veritable army of unseen servants who will see to all your needs and wants, at least what they can. And food will be provided. You're not sure where the food comes from, but you know, a wizard did it.
Abby.
Oh no! They don't go to Grotus's sweaty meats.
Oh, oh no, this is like whatever food you want, the unseen servants can make it happen.
So if you want
Oh
these-
no! The unseen servants just all have access to Uber.
Oh,
Unseen servants are basically just Siri.
I mean, to some degree, yeah.
Oh my
My
goodness.
cat?
No, like the Apple.
Apple assistants kind of
I
things,
know.
yeah.
Does that ever get confusing? You call your cat, your iPhone goes off.
Well, neither of us have iPhones, so
Ah, okay. That makes it a bit easier.
Otherwise, how do you want to spend the evening?
Hey, Veliana, did you tell Antara about the divine retribution stuff?
What?
You just hear a door slowly close.
I'm like balancing on my boy, trying to get a blanket over the giant ass picture. Like, what?
No. So, Felix does exaggerate a bit. Of course, Veliana's gonna lie about this. We talked to
This is great.
one of the counselors about the incident with the bat.
I hate bats so much
and-
now.
Mainly because we wanted to figure out who was at fault, why this had come to be.
Wasn't it the guy who was like carting it around?
So yeah, that would be Gar. Gar was the one who found the creature and proposed it to the vote. But there's
but more...
3 counselors. There was a vote. It was not unanimous. But the Iomedean church official, Zalaveli Suth, she agreed with him. So I don't know how some of the church did not realize that that was an evil creature. But we were talking with Becca Rusum, the 3rd councilor member, and essentially we told her that she should be doing better. And,
I mean, yeah, they shouldn't be feeding people to bats.
and yeah, should not be as much of a zealot and go with more of the not the literal meaning, but more the intended meaning of do better, be good.
Be best.
Yeah. But yeah, and I think Felix wanted to over-exaggerate a bit on that of it being divine retribution.
Okay, so he was just joking. You didn't actually say that to the poor lady, right?
No.
Word for word.
You closed
Right.
the door!
Right.
No, I did not.
It's great that the sentient undead swamp rat is the least corrupt of Antara's friends.
Yeah, you know what they say. Being rich is,
Corruption all of its own.
yeah.
Yikes.
But what did you get up to while Felix and I decided to try and make this town a better place?
Just sort of like look at Sakawachi and just like,
We talked about stars, mostly.
yep,
Constellations.
yep.
What the future holds for
Tracks.
us.
Yeah, stars are
Yeah.
Oh,
so cool.
that's a bit deeper than just stargazing.
Well,
know.
it's astrology, yeah?
Yeah, the stars can like hold insight into the future and all that sort of thing.
Absolutely.
Astrology is not Okay.
Bit of both, you know.
Oh, our people believe that astronomy and astrology are pretty much one and the same. It's the same word for us.
Oh.
Now, chat, I would like to point out that this is a fantasy world. So, astronomy and astrology would have a lot more bearing.
You can't just say that Mercury's
well-
in retrograde, so you get to be a bitch, okay?
Well, also, this is a world where 100 years ago, prophecy was actually probably 120 now.
Yeah,
was
roughly.
fully true and a thing, and you could read the stars and they would give you the actual future.
Yeah, now it's a little bit more vague.
Yay.
Yeah, some neutral deity had to go die.
Yeah.
Was he neutral? You know what? I'm not getting into this. But
He's lawful neutral.
sure he is. Fuck Aaron.
But alignment's not a thing anymore, so
Yeah, no.
No longer a problem.
Yeah, otherwise, what are people doing? If you just want to have a nice night where you can just chill and relax, that's all good.
I do want to sneak out to do some star watching.
Yeah, no, Sakawachi will absolutely be with you for that one.
Yeah.
Veliana can lend you her staff for that.
I'm gonna work off the meat sweats with Isthold.
Yep. Just doing some general sparring?
Yeah. In the room.
In the room?
Yeah.
Surprise!
Probably big
Compy
enough.
some more stars.
Yeah. Compy could use some training as well.
Mm-hmm. What's Sakawachi's friend's name?
Imura? No, that was someone else.
When did we
Nope,
learn that?
That one. Ulakak.
Ulakak.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Yes. Kompostova has spent his time learning how to yodel from them, whilst Kompostova would say helping. Riddleson would disagree. Helping Riddleson pack and go over his trip back to the Institute. But now that Kompostova has explored his room and excitedly reported that there are 2 en-suites, and one of en suites has its own ensuite, he's happy to go look at stars.
I will mention, as Riddleson is kind of packing his stuff, Fear's in the room, and there is a general tension between the two of them. Kind of like as you enter, as if you interrupted an argument.
So you go
that
with
kind
him,
of
right?
tension.
Or were you just his like traveling side piece? What's going on here?
Whoa. The big question straight off the bat.
I have a charisma of 8. I gotta play it sometimes, right?
Yeah. Fear looks to you and pointedly looks back to Riddleson and goes, "It's starting to sound like it, yeah."
Ooh.
Yeah, well, you gotta enjoy it while it's there, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go look at stars. Thanks for the yodel lesson.
Damn.
And that's right. I just like they're not saying anything clearly because they have company, but they're just sort of like giving each other a bit of the daggers, and Kompostova like oblivious to the social tension that's in the room, just like literally steps in between them and then leans over behind Riddleson, nearly giving him a hug, and he's like, "There they are," and grabs his book mittens. He's like, "All right, well, I'm on my way."
Veliana, will you be joining us stargazing?
I will be, but I won't be stargazing. I'll essentially be there. Yeah, you know, the whole entire bit more of like the introvert thing where it's like, I'm here, but I don't want to do the group activity.
You'll be within eyesight, but not earshot.
Veliana will probably be reading, so she can be a bit closer, but be in earshot, but too focused to really get it. Though she has lent you guys her Stargazer staff, which allows you guys, even if it's like cloudy or something out, to see the stars.
Oh, nice. That's cool. So, Antara, what do we need to look at the stars? Do I need gloves?
You just need your eyeball.
Yes, do need gloves.
Stargazing gloves?
Okay.
Just gloves in general. Unless someone else is holding the staff.
Fair.
Yeah. Bill sees what you did there. Kompostova, no. Didn't notice it at all.
Completely
Kompostova
missed
is
it.
excited that they need another set of oddly specific gloves.
I can't wait, like, to one day visit Compy's home and just see like the little washing line with all the very specific gloves lined up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be like rich white girl's shoe closet.
Yeah, just gloves.
Oh, I love that so much.
And Felix, you're sparring with Ishtal, aren't you?
Hell yeah.
Well, we'll start with you, Felix.
Hell yeah.
To begin with, Ishtal is a surprisingly good sparring partner. Despite the fact being, well, let's be honest, a wolf.
Yeah.
She is able to kind of keep up with you in regards to fighting.
They got that wild energy. Unpredictability.
A little bit, but it's kind of... There's an old saying that suggests that dogs are wolves that humans gave intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
With her, you definitely get the feeling she's a wolf that just got intelligence. Like, it just kind of developed naturally, so it does have this kind of primal edge to it.
Did elves invent dogs?
I couldn't tell you.
I can.
But the two of you do get talking as the both of you are sparring.
Hmm.
And at some point she does kind of sit down and goes, "Sometimes I do miss being able to take a bipedal form."
Wait, what?
Nope.
Hang on, what?
Well, winter walks were not always accepted in populated areas where my mistress would have to do her work. So I would have to take on a different form.
And was that something that your mistress did for you, or was that something that you could do?
No, that was something she did for me.
Ah. Really?
But not being able to use weapons, in particular.
Love that sneaky little hat of disguise there.
How to disguise? Oh god. No, it would be a little bit more deeper than that.
Just get me a squirrel, bud.
You know, like, Veliana's magical. I'm sure we could cook something up, like, probably on the magic item thing. Nothing permanent, of course.
Ersteld seems to think about it for a moment and goes, Please understand, Felix. I used to serve a hag. Something is off about Veliana.
I mean, Chilaxian. Human.
Once again, I used to serve a hag. Something...
Also a witch.
She doesn't smell right.
Could you be any kind of more specific on that? I don't have the same senses you do.
Well, that's part of the problem. Wolves have different senses. We see the world and we smell the world in a different way. There aren't human words. There aren't mortal words for some of what we experience. I would like to go into detail, but it's just I literally have no words. It's just...
Tell you what, next time I don't know what this town has as far as a magic shop is concerned, but next time we're somewhere with a magic shop, you and me are gonna take a little walk there by ourselves.
I think it's the general store.
We are not going to that general store anytime soon.
Yeah, that place just...
I'm gonna just let her know everything that went down. Pull no punches.
Would you like me to eat her? It's just us here.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would worry what that would do to your insides.
Let's not rule it out.
Yeah, I'm not saying no, but...
I do watch what I eat. Hunt it sometimes.
Yeah.
That was a terrible joke.
I had a pretty big depression meal today, so I really need to get back on that.
Is everything okay, Felix?
Oh god, no. No, everything is awful. But we're doing our best, and we're continuing on.
Well, we both lost someone.
Yeah.
I didn't realize our party was full of emotional wrecks.
This is why you have to have these kind of sessions, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think adventurers are like
Mentally sound.
stable, mentally sound people typically, right? Like, it does not attract the stable.
And
Like,
for everyone who's listening after this, great podcast episode.
I'm glad for the people we've found, though. That helps lessen the sting.
They're a good group. I do worry they won't be able to do what needs to be done.
Uh-oh.
That's always a concern, but...
I don't know what that will be, but...
We've got a pretty good moral spectrum. If something needs to be... if something needs to be, you know, dealt with a light touch, I trust Antara. If a child needs to be stabbed in the dark of night, I trust Veliana.
What?
Damn.
You know, the whole spectrum. Compostifer's somewhere.
He's kind of our wild card.
He's there also.
Compia could put either place.
Compostifer is also a strange one for me. A lot of different smells.
Oh yeah, no, that one we can agree on. There's a lot going on there.
A lot of them come and go. It's weird.
Just don't get it stuck to your fur.
Oh no, learned that lesson.
Yeah.
That's a couple of hours of cleaning I'll never get back.
Yeah.
Don't roll in Compostifer.
Listen, I could give you a bath, but like even I'm not sure if that would help, to be honest.
Wet dog smell.
Well, she's a winter wolf, so...
We'll still get wet dog smell.
Yeah. No, it's just the water would freeze quicker.
Quickly.
Maybe like a nice clearer smell.
Yeah. You have to dry them nice and quick. But
No, this is good. I like this. We have a new goal, which is to find out a way of making you anthro. And then we're gonna figure out what's up with Veliana.
Dun, dun.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's fine. Just different.
It's fine.
Like, you don't think it's something that, like, I need to, and I motion towards my sword, deal with, right?
I don't think so. I think She sits for a couple of moments as if considering her words very carefully. Sometimes I don't know she's there. And with that, we will skip up to the stargazing party.
Sad news, everybody. I can't make Isthel human because humanoid form is self-only.
Oh no.
My only polymorph spells that can affect others just make people more monstrous.
I don't think she qualifies for the awakening ritual either because she is already intelligent.
Well, awaken wouldn't make her human or humanoid. I'd give her anthro.
I will have to check Hal of the Wild and see what it has to say about it.
Think the awakening ritual just makes them intelligent.
I think therefore I am. Oh god.
Yeah, and then
Make it stop. Make it stop.
like makes them sentient and like gives them opposable thumbs.
Handy.
Wait, ritual? I will look that up later. But the ritual specifically gives them opposable thumbs.
I don't know, but it doesn't. It allows them to do manipulate actions, which you need manual dexterity on a familiar to do.
Oh, I hate that.
So
you do the awakening ritual of bird, and suddenly it gets opposable thumbs on its talons.
It's just easier. Like it's just more capable
so
of
it doesn't
moving stuff.
actually give opposable thumbs.
It would just
use
give. Yeah, like I get it from a mechanical standpoint, and it would not look as weird. But you could just imagine.
Just the cat suddenly being like, I can open my own cat food now. You're all doomed.
Look, what I'm saying is, don't fail on the ritual. Do you want flesh whoops? That's how you get flesh whoops.
Hey, so unrelated, I need to do a ritual?
But the stargazing party. Sneaking up to the roof isn't particularly difficult. You're not sure if the hotel owner did see you or not, but if he did, he didn't say anything about it.
Yeah. If needed, Veliana just pops the lock.
Yeah. And as described, there's like 3 or 4 floors to this building, and although it is not as tall as some of the others, it does kind of stand out in its local area, and gives you a rather wonderful view of not only the sky, but the bay beyond and across the lake of mists and veils. And you get to a point where you're all kind of sitting and watching. Sakawachi is describing, the constellations that her people hold dear, and how they kind of reflect and mean different things.
Hang on, let me put my gloves on. Okay.
Stargazing gloves.
Yes. Feel the form of a constellation when it's observed. Aww.
Aww. Also, you picked a specific icon for it as well?
Mm-hmm.
Good work.
That's next level. I love that.
She points out to one in particular, and she goes, and that's the star I was born under.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
She says the name in her own language, which I'm not going to butcher.
That's fun.
Roughly in Taldan, it translates to the owl.
Oh.
Oh, that's why the image around you was the... Okay, makes a lot of sense now.
Image around me?
The one I mentioned on the boat.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm hoping that's just a reflection of... And she gestures back up to the constellation. It's been a weird journey getting here.
Mm-hmm.
Not all that's happened has been positive.
Mm-hmm.
Some nights I still wake up with the smell of smoke in my nose.
Oh.
That's called PTSD, honey. I'd like to say it gets better. Oh.
It doesn't.
To a point-ish, maybe, depending.
You know what the worst part is, though?
Mhm.
I still feel guilty.
Oh yeah, no, that never goes away.
Like, a couple of nights earlier, before that night, I could hear the Yetis in the village across from us screaming. I could hear it. They were calling for help, and we couldn't do anything.
The Yetis?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Like snow people.
Yeah. Look, sorry. She kind of takes a couple of moments to compose herself. The Yeti is a kind of encompassing term. But they're like us as people. There are many different kinds, and there were a village of Yetis, and we would trade with them.
Oh.
Well, you said that there was nothing you could do, right? So there was you just covered it. There was nothing you could do.
Still, she kind of holds out her hands for a couple of moments, and you see like the divine spark of her power kind of ignite a little bit, creating a small like blue ball of shimmering light. And she goes, if I had just been a little bit more powerful, could I have changed things? Could I have saved more lives?
It wasn't in the stars for that to happen.
Maybe, but you weren't. Like you.
It was
You can't
destined.
think like that.
Yeah, it was destined to happen the way it did, and
Destined. Yeah, okay.
well, it was.
Fuck destiny. You can't think about the ifs, the what ifs, the whens. They'll just destroy you.
It's
Just you need to. All it is a learning experience to do better next time. These events shape you. And this is what will make you a better person.
See, one of the worst parts is when you hunt something, when you're in combat with someone, you can look them in the eyes, and there's a knowledge, there's something that passes between you. But as I watched all those people around me get slaughtered, I couldn't even look into the face of the killer. He wore a helmet.
What kind of helmet?
I don't know.
Oh.
It was sharp. There was a lot of black ice. It might have been obsidian, considering what we know now.
Hmm.
And like, I wasn't even saved by a villager. That's the worst part. But sorry, I've talked too long.
Don't
It's okay.
apologize.
You needed to get it off your chest. It's fine. That's what we're here for. That's what friends do.
And thank you for joining me on this. I wish I could give us all better directions than simply heading west. But I know there's something calling for me out there.
Well, I mean, west does remove 75% of the directions.
Touche.
I'm confident it will become obvious once we get closer.
Well, I'm hoping we'll get some information at Plur's Fall.
And, you know, if we ever walk past it, you might get a feeling that we have to go east.
How are you doing with that, Antara?
Hmm?
Like, you've been summoned to, like, an ancient temple for your deity? And then there's everything that's happening in the town?
Yeah. No, we're not thinking about that right now.
Okay.
That's
That's fair.
when we get there problem. Whew.
Hopefully, it'll become clearer once we get close. Impostifer says the same line.
Sakawachi has a couple of moments where she nods along with it, and then there's the dawning realization. It's like, what? Oh,
Wait a
wait.
minute.
Hey, Dalanex, why don't you go get us a bottle of wine from the Unseen Sevens?
Aw.
Right here, boss.
Is Dalanex bigger?
Dalanex is as big as you'll ever get.
I don't mean like real, but like Dalanex feels like they take up more space.
More substantiated, you mean?
Yeah.
I know that recently my connection with Dalanex grew stronger. I feel that a lot of his latent abilities have been unlocked.
See.
Um,
I'm glad to see that you're growing together.
Yeah, seems that this journey is having us all grow in our own little ways.
Growing, changing.
what?
Yeah,
I don't know, but I have this growth near my hoof.
I forgot
Tasty.
Compy had hooves.
Yeah.
Well, I was just about,
Weird
I was
old
just trying to
trait to
say
forget.
foot. But yeah.
This little trotter went to
Mhm.
market.
You know, sometimes you speak, Pathfinder, and I really wish you didn't.
Me
Like-
too.
Glad we're on the same page.
He's got the wrong minutes for that.
These ain't
Well,
page
as
turns.
long as he's not touching the book, he's fine.
Oh, okay. Now.
But-
Yes.
Sorry.
No, you're right. I'm just asking if anyone wants to say anything else.
Ah,
This is something of an emotionally vulnerable moment.
Antara. Now that you've had some time to sit with that vision that we touched upon a bit, how are you feeling about that?
Which one?
The one in the ice and the snow, you on the mount.
Yeah, no, that's terrifying. Especially since, we found Rapstallion, and now there's a bunch of people who follow Palura all of a sudden. And we're in a snowy place.
If it makes you feel any better, we are in the Age of Lost Omens, so if it was a premonition, it's unlikely to pass.
Okay, that kind of does help, I think.
It likely was potential, but potential is just that. Does not need to come to pass, so.
Okay.
And thing is with the vision, you don't know the why.
The big evil vibe that I was getting and the whole having to go to war thing, not really my speed.
But stopping evil is.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's
Well,
always...
If I need to, I will, but I don't actively seek out crusades. Which is why meeting a crusader is going to be a worry.
Yes. I'm not talking about starting a crusade. It is just like as likely that you were saving those people and it was not an army. And you're standing between them and this evil.
I hope you're right.
It was a vague vision, and there's many ways to interpret it.
Yeah.
So, don't let it hang so heavily off of you.
Oh, thank you.
Now, I'm a bit too sober for these sappy conversations.
Here. Gold, etc.
At this point, Sakawachi does speak up again, and she says, "Are we sure the Lost Omens, like... I know this is called the Age of Lost Omens, but... Are we sure that's not changing?"
Ooh.
What do the stars say?
It is possible, but I feel like there would be something to make it felt. When Erden died, storms raged across Galarian. The statue in my hometown is said to have wept upon his death. It was Eridan's view, after all. And where they expected him to return to.
It's just... If the omens are supposed to be lost, then why such a pull of destiny? I feel like there are things beyond what we can see that are trying to pull at destiny, trying to bring things back into some sort of order.
I believe that the where does Alkenstar? There we go.
Yeah.
I believe the people of Alkenstar call this a railroad. And while I think the major thing when it comes to Lost Omens is the events are still transpiring, but we are no longer bound by a single result. Our actions, we can take our own, and they do matter.
I just hope that never changes.
Where's Dalnex in that wine?
He comes back with the wine.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
And you can all get significantly pickled.
Significantly pickled.
You've never heard that phrase before?
I love it.
Yeah.
But not compostifer.
I'm 40% pickle.
That's too much pickle.
He gets Dalnex also comes back with some apple juice.
No. I can ferment this myself.
See, like, I was about to say, could you just give compostifer cucumbers and they come out as pickles?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they get pickled. I think we give them cucumbers, and they just add to the compost.
No, if you give me pickles, they somehow come back as cucumbers.
Yeah.
That's a bonus fun fact for y'all.
Yeah.
That's next level.
Well, as I said before, the stars above are quite beautiful, and despite the heaviness of the conversation, things do pass and there is a sense of cheer. Despite the cold winter breeze blowing over the building and the roof and all of you, there's a sense of warmth that you share that doesn't just come from the alcohol, but also comes from just the companionship. You do all feel a little bit closer after this.
Oh.
Eventually, however, the night will pass. You'll all have to get some sleep. And in the morning, there is a letter waiting for all of you. A message from the Committee for Moral Rectitude.
Yes.
Course.
Uh-oh.
Of course there is.
Valiana will read the letter first.
Broad strokes, they would like you to stand before the committee at 1 p.m.
For a trial, for a discussion.
It's not made 100% clear, but you are getting that kind of jury duty vibe from it.
It's not a question. It's a statement.
Kind of,
You
yeah.
will,
I'm more or
stand-
less trying to figure out, are we testifying or are we being
Judged.
judged?
I would like
You already
to
passed the test. It's fine, right?
instruct the unseen servants to shine up Antara's armor so that it is mirror clean.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my god.
The unseen servants, of course, get about their work with that, making sure Antara's
just, like,
armor is all
Wake
shined.
up and realize my armor is suddenly even more shiny, and I'm like, oh no, oh no.
Most of the dings have also been beaten out.
Thank you. I was about to say I should probably repair that.
Your shield is very much repaired. And slightly stronger now.
Okay.
As in the GM put the enforcing rune on it that you get from
Thank
your champion
you.
stuff. It's all good. I thought it would be automatic, but you do actually have to put the rune on.
Yeah.
Because of the way it's worded in the class ability.
Yeah, they changed how the weapon champion was worded now. You don't get a bonus rune.
You just kind of get one.
Yeah. Which feels less great.
But you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah. Though a lot of the runes they subject you to are rather cheap.
But what do people want to do in preparation for meeting with the committee? The CMR.
Spread the fucking word.
Oh god.
Do
Yeah.
we want to go talk to the priest before we front up to them all at once?
That wouldn't hurt.
I would like to school the two party members who probably haven't been into a formal thing like this before.
Well, by all means, courtly graces, because that will apply in this situation.
Yeah.
But I will remind you, this is like a town meeting or a town committee kind of affair.
Doesn't mean we shouldn't be going in on our best behavior.
Oh yeah, just best behavior. It's just not going to be like a royal thing. But like I said, courtly graces will apply here.
Yeah. We've been summoned in front of the Homeowners Association.
That's kind of what I'm going for here.
Mm-hmm.
Which in a lot of cases is a worse
You're right,
event
yeah.
than going
People
dealing with
with
nobles.
the tiniest amount of civic power that have been thoroughly affected by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't rock the boat, pretty much.
I'm a fucking god in this town.
Your
Some
grass
days-
is 2 centimeters too long.
Some days I think we have to go back to good old French on the HOA.
Mm-hmm.
Off with their heads.
I bet the townsfolk would love to know that they could get another sighting of the living saint at 1 p.m.
Oh yeah, you want to
Town.
spread the meeting, make sure that everyone's there to see what happens.
Yep.
That's a good call.
Well, as all of you are making your preparations, there is one thing that you have to do in the morning first.
Breakfast.
First.
Dr. Rillison is leaving.
Oh yes.
Yay!
It's not as good as breakfast.
Don't go giving kids nightmares now.
I am trying to work on my bedside manner, just so you're all aware.
Oh, I
Don't
never
work on it.
thought about
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Imagine
Also work on
waking up-
that.
that. Imagine waking up from surgery and that's the face you see.
Yeah. You're like, well, guess I died on the table.
And I turned
Oh.
up in a bad place.
This is not where I parked my car.
This isn't where I parked my wagon.
So, like, I don't drive, and apparently that's one of the first things I said when I woke up from my surgery on my foot.
Oh, that sounds
Just, like,
exactly
sort of,
like you.
Looked around the room and went, this isn't where I parked my car, and the nurse lost it.
It's pretty great.
Now it's
Uh,
just, anytime there's, like, surgery references. Sorry.
You're right. The mood between Fear and the doc is chilly.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
How are we, Doc, to how do we contact you? To let you know how we're going on our journey.
I
Well,
sort of watched Thea for
Well,
her response to
Christopher.
this question as well.
Christopher, if Fia and Riddleston are breaking up, I don't think we do ever contact Riddleston again.
Oh, did Mom get the kids in the divorce?
Fear just kind of goes,
Don't worry,
I
Thea.
thought.
I'm sure he'll find another person real quick. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, can't be.
Dr. Riddleson goes, anyway, once you have finished with helping Sakawachi, I would suggest come and see me at the Institute.
Oh.
We can collate the notes, we can work things out. I have access to resources and research materials that I just don't have out here in the field. Thea,
Yes.
of course, is welcome to join us. But that is up to her.
But odd of you to explicitly state. Would you like to say as much for Sakawachi?
Sakawachi,
Or-
you're more than welcome to join them for this.
What about Puck Boy?
Little Cuck's like, what? Like, okay. Like, I go where
didn't
Sakawachi
deserve
goes.
that. Oh.
Oh no, you get the feeling that he's very much asexual.
Oh yeah. Just
No, there is not an unrequited love there. He's just no.
Well, travel safe.
Thank you. Will do my best. He gets into the stagecoach, and it is a rather large and dark stagecoach. The horses pulling it are very large draft horses. You would expect from Ustalav. And after a couple of moments, they start taking off down the road.
Sophia, I'm gonna be quite honest. You can do better.
Let me be blunt, Veliana. There are hidden depths to him that go well beyond his facials.
Ugh.
Eh. No.
His face! Ah, sorry! Taldan is not my second language or my third.
Damn. We learned a lot about their sex life just now.
We need to
Appearances
visit
can be
a
deceiving.
psychic and get those moments removed.
Right.
I would give for another missing moment right now. Just saying that out loud.
Oh no! We gotta go back to Castrovel and talk to the
Please, oh dear God. We came all this way.
the tree speakers.
Here, you can have this memory. We don't want anything.
It's for free.
For free?
Yeah, you looked a bit hungry, buddy.
But yes, Fia's just... She doesn't relax, and there is a sense of tension you just get from her for the next little while. Well, you have a committee meeting to attend to, I think.
You won't be joining us?
We haven't been asked to be in front of them.
No, but I understand that half the town's going to be there. So maybe.
Oh yeah, no, we're
what?
gonna watch.
Huh?
Sakawachi kind of comes over to you, Antara, and goes, "We're gonna be there for moral support."
Okay. What about the rest of the town?
I'm
There's
sure
nothing else to
most
do
of
around
the
here. I'm
town-
sure that a bit of street theater is always welcome.
I brought popcorn.
Next.
They don't even have a sports field. You know how bored they are?
I
Let's
can't.
explain why they listen to my sermon.
I can't remember it. There's a Galarian sports ball thing. I can't remember the name of it.
Elf Ball.
It is likely that this town would have a field, but it wouldn't be for sports.
No,
probably
it'd be
have,
common, right? Like be common grazing or something.
No.
Then they'd
It would
have a
be for combat drills.
Right,
Yeah.
of course, yep.
Because they're
we're in
combat
a-
nerds.
Yeah, we're in a military, a heavily military-focused nation where, like,
Yep.
from when you're old enough to hold a sword, you were trained to fight because it was likely that your town would be attacked and you would need to defend it to the death.
That's right, Basilisk. That's what it's called.
Hey, are we like heading out there at the moment, or
This is
What do we-
kind of the flexible time between
Okay.
Riddleson leaving and your meeting. So if you want to do stuff beforehand.
Yep. I want to try and sniff Veliana.
Yep.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm terribly sorry. I have a cold.
Valiana
Deception.
smells like perfume.
Yeah.
Not strongly, but
Yeah.
Foiled again.
That is such a way to like get around being caught sniffing someone. Just, oh, sorry, I have a cold.
It's like, oh, a chew, I guess. Did you say a chew? What was that perception check for, Combustifer?
I was going to see if I noticed the sniffing, but I didn't.
Okay. I mean, you would have.
Not that it was intentional. I saw it happen, but I didn't read anything more into it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I didn't feel compelled to also try and sniff Veliana, which was really what I was checking for.
Ah, I see. And then you wake and well rested. So,
the coffee finally hit.
Someone tamper with my armor.
No.
the unseen servants scatter.
Smells like perfume. Where's my token? How do I drag this onto my token? Can I drag it onto my character sheet?
Should be able to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. There you go.
You know what? The unseen servants were like, washing all our clothes and stuff. It was probably just something like that.
Out of the turn down service.
Yeah.
Okay.
The armor turned down.
I think they tuned it up. It's all shiny.
You do look 1,000,000 gold pieces.
Uh-huh.
Or like 1,000 electrum.
What?
Compostiver. This is going to be a weird get. You don't happen to have swallowed like a sealed container of glitter at any stage, did you?
Sort of what you could best describe as hula hooping without a hula hoop. Just sort of like rumbles in front of you. And then like sticks a hand somewhere and pulls out this.
Spooky dog collar.
Did Felix bring up his plan with Veliana?
Hang on, let me go again.
I feel Felix is unsubtle enough with this that Veliana would absolutely pick it up.
Oh, okay, cool. Just spell preparation.
Why do you have that?
I don't know, it was just in there.
You shouldn't have that.
Yeah, you should not have that.
I'm gonna let you keep it, but just know you're on thin ice, mister.
Yeah.
No, not the stars.
I've got a really sharp knife and some gold stars. I could cut one up real good if you need some glitter.
No. But you did remind me that we have gold stars. Thank you.
I also just have revealing light, which is like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
check and make it to be sparkles.
Absolutely.
What about this? This makes people bright.
I'm already shiny.
We'll keep that on hand just in case.
All right. So, any last preparations before you stand before the committee?
Do we need...
Minor freak out with stock pages behind the party. Okay,
It'll be fine.
we got this. Everything's fine.
Are
Nothing's wrong.
Going
Shouldn't
to
have drunk last night.
Do we need wigs? Do we need like pompadour wigs? What do we wear? What am I talking about? I don't wear clothes.
Yeah. So
What am I talking about? I don't even wear clothes.
Veliana's Antara's armor does make this is in a good state for that. Pathfinder, spread some perfume on him.
Yeah.
And Tara, do you have a spare holy symbol?
Ooh, I don't think I do. Other than the one that she just wears, I don't think. Nope.
Yeah.
I don't even have my holy book, which seems like bad,
You imposter. You
Well,
poser.
right?
Yeah, you just know it by heart.
Yeah.
Also, depending on the deity is how they kind of view
Written works.
yeah.
Iconography and stuff. I could spend like an hour or so making one, like a holy symbol, and then I can be like a hype man. I'll wear it on a big chain. Yeah.
I'll cast this on Antara, just make her calm down a bit.
That's a good idea.
Soothe. Nice.
Aww.
All right. Well, all ready and good to go?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Got that elf swagger.
Felix always has elf swagger.
Oh, this is the swagginest swagger.
Oh, the swagginest.
Hey, you don't have that. You don't have the swagger feet.
Oh my god, swaggest.
Where's your dab?
Oh my god.
Where's your dab action, Felix? Huh?
It's
Is
right
it a
here,
reactor?
Matt.
Anyway,
Swag initiative. Good work. All right. The walk to the town hall is an interesting one. The streets are lined as best as this small town can be. The people of the town are, in fact, waiting for you as you make your way there. And as you continue down the walk to the town hall, it kind of closes in behind you until it feels like a march or a procession.
Yeah. Veliana will be doing like the nonchalant like wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen wave. Queen wave.
Queen wave.
You'll notice, Antara, several people amongst the crowd will have recently acquired, shall we say, symbols of Plura.
Oh, okay.
They've done a good job, but it's obvious that they eyeballed it. But it works for what you're doing here. Many of them also attempt blessings, but you can tell it's kind of Iomedean blessings where the names have been swapped in some cases.
I would imagine amongst the like less religiously literate, that would be fairly common. Galarian Nova, right? Like, yeah.
Dear insert deity here.
Yeah.
Please let me live through this situation I'm currently in.
Say that one prayer that you heard when you were a kid, sort of thing that you had to say on rote at church. Yeah.
Eventually, however, you will make it into the town hall. The area they have set up for an audience, shall we say, is already packed. But Fear and Sakawachi managed to get some seats for them. They give you a wave as you kind of stand before the committee. The committee itself is behind a long table. You get the feeling that once upon a time it was probably used for a war council of some sort, because it's long enough to fit a good 8 people, perhaps more. But
like just on the one side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, however, it is just 3 committee members.
Awkwardly spaced apart at long.
Yeah, do they have like piles of local civic council paperwork in front of them, or is the table clear, or?
There is some papers kind of scattered about, particularly in front of Becca. She has some organized piles of paper. Just as a general vibe, you get the feeling that she's the administrator.
Yeah.
For a lot of this,
taking the notes and writing the yeah.
I'm not even convinced.
Writes all
Mark
the
can read and
documents
write.
up and stuff.
this is your first time of seeing Zolavelli, who is a female half-elf. Wearing the regalia for the Church of Iomade, but less of the armor. You generally get the feeling that she's probably more of a more cleric than war priest.
Yeah, like battle medic.
However, as all of you stand before them, it is Gar that speaks up and goes, "Well, I think this is going to be mostly a formal occasion, but..." And it's at that point Zoli kind of puts up her hand and goes, "I have received recent information that might change the decision here. The 3 of you stand before us because you're accused of great crimes against Brevoy and beyond. And with that, I'm
There's
going
4
to
of
end the
us.
session."
What? There's 4 of us.
4. Sorry, that was my misspeaking.
Okay.
Oh no, I was sitting down. There's 3 of them.
No, just wait, Veliana's there. I couldn't smell her for a bit.
And yeah, with that, I'm going to end the session.
Fair enough.
Very good.
I try.
Crimes against the state.
Different
Classic.
state.
Oh, yeah, right. That was
Yeah.
from Winter Break. I wonder what the extradition policy's like
Oh.
here.
Just,
Depends.
I don't think Mendev is really buddy with Brevoy.
Not to that degree, but like I said, there is things that will have to unfold.
What did we even do in Brevoy?
We did crimes.
Yeah, we did a bunch of
Skywatch.
Yeah, you did a bunch of crimes.
Also, Winter Break. Yeah, we did
Yeah.
some crimes in Winter Break.
All that said, with our heroes kind of having a bit of a time in Egede, shall we say,
Time.
we get the feeling that we've come to know all of them a little bit better through tonight's session. And although there might have not been much in the way of combat, I personally feel that there was a lot of action.
Oh, I had fun.
Oh, I had loved it. Digging deep, we get to pull out stuff from people's backstories. It's amazing. All that said, having reached Egede and kind of changed their fortunes in many ways, it seems like their fortunes might be changing back again before they're able to leave the city. But if you want to find out what happens, you'll have to join us next Sunday at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, where we'll be continuing Gatewalkers, presented by Tabletop Obscura. The system is Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing. This is all powered by Foundry VTT, with the music by Marco Gelfin. The VOD for this will be up in about 48 hours. I'm going to try to put a short out tomorrow, because Hoist the Colors wasn't on, so I want to make sure that I still had the videos going in the algorithm for YouTube. But I do want to thank everyone who has supported them so far. I've been really enjoying doing them, and the response has been pretty amazing. But I should do the YouTube thing. Thank you! And also that one. Sabotender is currently live at the moment, so we're probably going to raid into them.
All right.
Yeah. Do you got that one, Bill?
Yeah, I didn't really hear what you said. But I think
Sabotender.
so.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Whoops, I hit the wrong one. Yep. Yep, I'm on it.
You're on it?
Yeah.
But all that said, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.